Nebraska.
Welcome to this week's show. It's a gorgeous Saturday, a nationally ranked team in town, and you were battling these Fighting Illini, and then your quarterback goes down and kind of flipped the game.
Yes, I mean, I thought it was a 9-6 game when Casey went down, and then after that, everything fell off the tracks.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you have your starting quarterback go down, your leader out there. So, we got to bounce back and get those other two ready.
We got a lot to get to in the next half hour. We're back with a look at the first half highlights of the Huskers matchup with 17th ranked Illinois. That's coming up next. We are back at the Bank of the West Husker football show. Nebraska hosted the Fighting Illini on Saturday at Memorial Stadium. Another sellout crowd as the Huskers took on a nationally ranked team. They get the football first, and unfortunately, they put together a pretty good drive.
Yeah, we knew that they had a really good run game, and they did a good job on this play right here. Gift lost the tight end on the bootleg. Just got to find the tight end.
And then a rub route. Right?
Then the rub route. We talked all week about the rub route. That you got to stay vertical on the rub route, and then you got to smash the shallow guys. You got to hit them.
They missed the point after, so it's a 6-0 game at this point in time. You then get the football for the first time. You have a really nice drive going.
Yes, good play right here. Nice run by Anthony. Tay's trying to get the block out there.
Missed Trey on a pass here, and then an interception comes up next.
Yeah, he threw it out of bounds. You can't throw out of bounds right here. He's got to throw the ball to Vokalek. Look at Vokalek. The ball's got to go to Vokalek right there, not to Trey.
So first turnover of the game of the Huskers. Illinois gets the ball back, but your defense gets a 3 and out.
Yes, they did a really good job. I thought the defense played well.
Had about 3 or 4 3 and outs in this game. You stuff the play here deep, get the football back.
Yes.
But even with decent field position, you're not able to do anything.
No. And this right here, I just missed this throw. You got to back shoulder this. We had Brody on the linebacker. You got to back shoulder this.
And then a little flip here to Anthony. Can't get around the defender to get the first down.
Yeah, Anthony, he did a great job catching the ball.
I love this play right here.
Yes, we worked that. They worked it all week, and we knew it was coming.
Quentin played really well for you in this game.
Yes, he did. And right here, he steps out of bounds. He's short.
And you get the ball.
It's a good
back.
hustle by 99.
Coach, I love this little play right here.
Yes, it's a good job by Brew. Just a great run after the catch.
Weaved it all the way down for you. You don't end up getting a touchdown, but you get points on this drive.
Yeah, you get points. Right here, we turboed it and went back to the same play, and they did a good job.
Timmy pops it through, and you've cut the lead in half at 6-3.
Yes.
So Illinois gets the ball back. You're down by 3, and another big play coming up here. Here's a sack from Garrett, and then
Garrett played well. It's a good job coming off the edge.
And Quentin Newsom, what a terrific job here.
Yes,
for him.
right here. Great job by O'Shawn. He grabbed the running back because they was trying to leak the running back out.
So now you go on a 93-yard drive.
Yes.
Nice play right here.
It's a good job by Alante. Good, Casey found him.
How about Travis staying in bounds on this one, Coach?
Yes, it's a good job by Travis. Good job by Travis.
Stays it, goes down the line, and you're right on the board.
Right on it.
First lead of the game for the Huskers. Then you get a PAT block. That's disappointing.
Yeah, right up the middle. Piper don't get out his stance, and he goes right up the middle, and that was disturbing right there.
Kind of hurts some momentum. You don't get.
He don't even get out his stance. He don't move.
So a 9-6 lead for the Huskers at this point in time. And your defense kind of locked in. You get a sack coming up here from Isaac off the edge, and you got some mojo going in this game.
Yes, it's a good job right here. Good job defense. I'm telling you now, they were intact. They were playing their butts off. Good job right here by Giff.
So you get a couple sacks in that first half on them, and then here's the changing series of the game. One a drop on first down. Anthony gets dropped, and then you get a hit quarterback for an INT.
Yes, this is he took a shot right here, and the ball pops up in the air, and these kids there, anything tipped over the middle is going to be an interception.
And this really was the game, Coach. This is like 7 minutes of this game. That's kind of where it went.
This way it went downhill right here after Casey went down.
So they score. They're up 13-9. You bring in Logan Smothers. Nice little run here for him on first down, but you can't get a first down.
No. You got to get Logan ready, though.
Illinois then gets the ball back. They go on an 11-play, 72-yard drive, and a couple of busts on your defense on this drive.
Right here, we got to make the tackle. We got to get him down right there. It's a good hustle by Luke.
Luke had 9 tackles in the game.
Yes, good hustle by Luke.
Their quarterback, 20 of 22.
28, I thought the kid was a solid quarterback. The kid's a 6-year senior. You know, he started at Syracuse, but I thought he was a solid quarterback.
Little flip there to the end zone. You're down 11 at the half. 20-9 the score at half. We're back with a look at the second half coming up next. Welcome back to the Bank of the West Husker football show. 20-9 our score at the half. You decided to go with Chuba Purdy in the second half.
Yes, we thought we had to throw the ball, so we had to wanted to get Chuba in there. And right now, you know, Chuba's not seeing it. He's not seeing it the way we need him to see it. So we got to do a really good job with him this week and getting him to see what we want him to do.
Here you get kind of a gift. They just kind of fumbled the ball.
Fumbled it. Yeah, he just fumbled it. The cue was off. We wanted a cue press, but the ball was right in his hand.
So you have a chance to get some points, but then you throw a pick.
Throw a pick, you know, and that's, you know, and this is what Chuba, just take care of the football because we already have points. Points are already on the board. You have points already. Okay, right here. Okay, just run. Just run. Run out of bounds. You already have points. And you throw the ball across your body. You learn that in the 5th grade, not to throw the ball across your body.
And then Illinois puts together one of those monster drives, 13 plays. They take 7 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, and that's what we was afraid of, because that's what they've been doing every week. Very experienced football team.
Now you hold them to 3.
Yes.
You gotta like that.
Yeah, but still, the 7 minutes off the clock.
So now we're late third quarter, and you're down now 2 touchdowns, and still just can't get anything going. You got a good run here, but it gets called back as a ticky-tack holding call.
Yes, on Marcus. And like I told Marcus, you know, you see it, man eyes, run it off. Run them off. Just run them off for 30 yards. We got to go back to our roots, and we got to execute. Now he's got to throw it. He's got to throw the ball.
So you give it back to Illinois, but your defense comes up, gets a stop. They only gave up 6 points, Coach, in the second half.
Yes, and I'm very proud of those boys.
There's DeVito running down the line, but again, the drive stalls early in the 4th quarter, and you get the football back.
Got to make the tackle right there. We got to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
So this drive will stop right here on a ball that's out of bounds. So you get the football
good coverage
back.
right there,
and a fumble.
Yes, and he's trying to make a play, but guess what? You can't leave your feet. You can't leave your feet.
Comes out, and you put your defense in a tough spot, short field, but they hold them to 3.
They hold them to 3. They still, if you see them, they're still playing hard right here. They're still trying to, you know, gap integrity. They're trying to stay with the game plan.
That's something you can build off of.
Yes, we can build off this.
Yeah. Good defense. You hold Illinois. They have to kick field goal even after the turnover. Now you're down 26-9. Just couldn't get
everything going. Everything's got to be on the same page so the offense can work. Try to run a draw right here. Too much penetration in the backfield.
That was a safety right at the line of scrimmage making that tackle for Illinois. Pretty good little flip here.
So he's trying to run through it. It was a good tackle by that kid.
Illinois only 6 points of offense in the second half, 367 for the game, so you hold them under 400 yards. I know the leading rusher in the country is Brown, and he had a decent day, but he never got huge chunks.
No, but he carried 32 times.
32.
Yeah, and it was a quiet 32.
And now they're just pinning their ears back.
Pinning back because they know we got to throw it.
Yeah.
They know we got to throw it, and we get beat right there, and we get beat off the edge.
A couple sacks, and that's it. Huskers dropped to 2-3 now in league play. We've got more of the show coming up next. Welcome back to the Bank of the West Husker football show. Junior quarterback Casey Thompson won the Huskers starting job back in August and has played very well for Nebraska in his first season as a Cornhusker. Jessica Cootie takes a closer look.
2nd down and 7. Play action pass. Thompson looking to escape. Thompson makes a man miss, and Casey Thompson is in. A spectacular effort for a Nebraska touchdown.
Let's go back to Purdue and the game that Trey Palmer had, and you just said he keeps getting better every week, but can you take me back to your first time on the field with him? Did you immediately know, like, this is going to be a guy I'm going to like throwing the ball to?
The very first time I threw here, I threw with Trey Palmer and Chance. I remember just seeing Trey run routes, and, immediately I was able to see his strengths and weaknesses, but I just knew the first time that we threw. I think I threw 40 to 50 passes, and we only had 1 or 2 incompletions, and every time that we threw after that, we were we're going to have, no incompletions, and so that was our goal.
I know watching film has always been a big part. So has it, literally from the second he came out of the womb, because you came from a football family, you just started watching film, and what do you watch for?
So I started playing football when I was 4 years old. My older brother, Kendall, so by the time I was 3 or 4, I was already watching him play football and basketball and baseball. When I was 4, I asked my parents to put me in football. with the 6 and 7-year-olds, so I played up. But the second year when my dad began coaching when I was 5 years old, and from the age 5 all the way to now, I've had every game and every practice recorded and filmed. And yeah, my dad and I started doing film studies when I was 5.
Wow. So you had mentioned that your brother was 7 years older, and I remember because obviously covered him in high school and then at Oklahoma, and I mean, you were a little guy wearing his jerseys and all of that. So what was that like? I mean, having such an older role model, that seeing him do all those things, and he was the #1 recruit in high school and then going to Oklahoma. I mean, what was that like watching that? You know,
seeing him in high school, just the way he played the game with his quickness and his elusiveness, and growing up, I liked watching him and I admired him. You know, he's always been like a mentor to me and my role model, but just growing up, I wanted to be, you know, just like him but better, and that's kind of the mindset that I had. I was very supportive of him, but he taught me everything I know about the game, my dad and my brother, and then you know, modeled my game after those guys, and kind of my work ethic I got from my dad and my brother for sure.
You had mentioned you've never been to Nebraska, but you've been one that you volunteered. I know you went to school, and why has that been important to you to get involved, even though you had never been here, you're not from here?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of volunteer work in the community. I want to give back to the community. That's one of my goals and aspirations, you know, whether I make it big or not. I just feel like if I can't give back with my money, then I'll give back with my time and my energy. So every bye week that we've had, I've either gone to elementary school to talk to kids or to hang out with them and just play at recess and run around and, you know, take pictures. So I don't know, I just want to be, you know, obviously a good role model to the kids. And my brother would always tell me, you know, stories about how it was as a college athlete, but you know, now that I'm living it, I think it's important to go back and share with the kids, you know, kind of what to expect. First, I was playing one-on-one with this kid who thought he was pretty good at basketball, and then they all decided to play. It was like 12-on-1, so I was by myself, and I played against the rest of, I think it was like the 5th grade class. It was fun for sure, and my mom, she comes from a family of educators, and she was always hard on me about academics and taking care of my grades, and she definitely kind of inspired me to be, you know, respectful and to have manners and to do things the right way. Someday, whenever, you know, I have kids, for sure, I want to make sure that they take pride in having, you know, manners and being respectful to their elders and stuff like that. So.
We're back on the Husker Football Show. It was a beautiful Saturday for a college football game. Let's relive some of it with our Hy-Vee sounds of the game.
Here inside of Memorial Stadium, the doors have opened. Fans filing in, grabbing their seats on this beautiful day here for a game.
Breaks through 50, 45, cuts to the outside, 40, 35, down to the 31-yard line. Anthony Grant off the right side that time, and the Huskers in business.
Casey gets the snap, throws it out in the flat, wide open, making the catch is Brewington. He's to the 40, 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, to the 25, and inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Huskers on the board with an all-state field goal. Wide receivers stay left and right. DeVito gets the snap, back to throw. Looking, gets hit, and goes down. It's a sack. There's your Big Mac sack. Motions to the near side. Snap back, they give it off to Yant. Oh no, Casey rolls, steps, throws, has a man downfield. Vokalek makes the catch. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown. In motion now is Brown into the backfield. He races clear to the far sideline. Back to throws DeVito. He gets hit. Lit up. It's a sack. Huskers get another sack at the 22-yard line. Isaac Gifford came off the edge. His first sack of the year.
And we are back on the Husker Football Show this week. Minnesota comes to town, another big physical football team. That's kind of this league, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, Big Ten. That's what I'm learning about. It's an experienced league. They play with older players in this league, and everybody has a running game. And they're big up front, and everybody's playing really, really good back. So we got to just get the boys back in the building today and get them to bounce back and get them going, get them focused toward Minnesota. We can't let Illinois beat us twice. We talked about that yesterday after the game. We got to come back, fix what we need to fix, copycat league, and then get on to Minnesota.
And get all your quarterbacks ready too.
Every one of them got to get ready.
Yeah,
we got to get them ready because you don't know which one's gonna. We don't know if Casey's going to be ready.
Yeah,
we hope he will, but I don't think he will.
All right, have a good week. Get them ready.
Thank you.
Next week, we're back to review that Minnesota game here on the Husker Football Show. My thanks to the entire Husker Vision crew and to you for watching. We'll see you again here next week.